Hey guys, it's Silver Snorlax and I am back today with a review. I'm taking a look at some custom fit PSA sleeves. These sleeves are from Perfect Fit Innovations, which is a website that was nice enough to contact me directly and actually send me a couple of free samples of some of the products they have. In addition to PSA sleeves, they actually have sleeves for top loaders, one-touches, video game cartridges. They actually have a number of different things. So website information will be available in the description. But really for today, I'm really just trying to focus on the PSA sleeves themselves. So I'm going to be doing some comparison work between the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve as well as a sleeve I've reviewed before, the Custom Fit UK Soft sleeve. Again, that information will also be available in the description. So really this video is kind of designed and geared towards helping you guys make a purchasing decision ideal for your collection. So in addition to the two custom fit sleeves, I'll also kind of go over Ultra Pro's version of sleeves. They're not custom fit, but they're sleeves regardless. So that's a big focus on this particular video, is just kind of quickly going over pros and cons of sleeves as well as what's available on the market. So I would like to jump into it. We'll take a look at the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve first. As you can see, it's a very standard, straightforward, resealable fit sleeve. You'll notice actually something that makes these a little bit different from some of the other sleeves when you look at them right away is you'll notice the corners of these are actually kind of tampered off a little bit. There we go, you can kind of see that. You'll notice there's just an angle missing on either side of the resealable flap. So initially when I got these, I really wasn't real sure why that was done. Initially I thought it was kind of for cost-effective reasons, you know, just losing that little bit of plastic, you know, maybe saves fractions of a penny and ultimately that saves them more money kind of deal. Turns out that really is not the reason they are cut that way. I will be reviewing why that is exactly, and we'll be looking at examples. I have a couple of examples as far as to why this is done, but really this is made to make the card, once it's been sleeved, look more crisp, more clean. So that's why these are actually cut the way they're cut. So we're going to be looking at that. I also kind of want to review real fast the Custom Fit UK Soft sleeve, also information available in the description. You'll notice these are actually much taller compared to the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve. The resealable flap is much longer, and it's actually, the card sleeve itself is a little bit skinnier. I'll actually do a little comparison here. We'll overlap the two. I'll get these lined up for you so you can see. So we'll take a look at the top first. You'll notice how the UK Soft sleeve actually rides just a little bit higher. There we go. Got a better angle now. Rides a little bit higher, and there's actually a reason for that. And the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve is actually just a little bit wider compared to the UK Soft sleeve. So there's actually reasons for both of those. I can't wait to go into those, but I did just kind of want to show you real quick the difference between the two sleeves. Tall and skinny, shorter and fatter, if you want to kind of remember it that way. We're also looking at the Ultra Pro sleeve today, not custom fit, not anywhere near as clear as the other two sleeves that I'm looking at, but same deal, resealable strip. These are really more multi-purpose based bags, but we're reviewing them today as well, and we'll go over all of that. So I've already got 3 cards sleeved up with each kind of sleeve that I have, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at them. So we'll start with Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve. So you know how I said these corners on the resealable flap were cut off? There's a reason for that. And the reason for that is when you look at this card compared to some of the other ones I'm about to show you, you'll notice there you don't see the resealable flap at all along the sides here. When it's viewed from the front, or displayed from the front more importantly, you don't see that flap kind of overlapping. So when you look at it while it's displayed or just in your collection or whatever, you don't have that kind of annoying flap sitting there on the side. So this is the back of the card. This is the resealable flap actually lands kind of right in the middle of the label, which I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily call that a disadvantage of this sleeve, but it does run right through the label and it does distort the label a little bit. I'm going to show you the UK Soft sleeve in just a moment here, and I'm actually going to show you the differences between the two. So we'll look at the UK Soft sleeve from the front. You'll notice that flap that was not evident on the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve is very evident here. You'll see it, it's on the side, it's on both sides as a matter of fact. But the difference between Perfect Fit and UK Soft is the back. So while we still got the flap on the front, the way that the UK Soft sleeve is designed, remember I said it was a little taller and skinnier, it's a little bit longer, there was a reason for that. The way the resealable strip works on the UK soft sleeve is it actually drops down below the label, so it doesn't distort the label. So it's kind of interesting to see the slight differences between the two. This one displays much better from the front, and honestly, from what I see, at least in the Pokemon community, you know, that sells a little bit better for you. That displays a lot better for you. That's what most people are looking at. However, when it comes to the back of the cards, this one does not display as well because the resealable strip actually runs into the label. Now, most people aren't looking at the back of the card, at least not in my community, not in the Pokemon card community. Most people are generally looking at the front. Sports cards, however, that resealable strip might be a little bit nicer to run between the card and the label itself. Some people, or some cards in the sports card community, have backs that are worth looking at. They have stats or statistics of players, something to that degree. Whereas Pokemon cards are kind of bland. They're just kind of blank on the back. So interesting differences to see between the two. I believe Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve kind of beats out the UK soft sleeve in terms of just general display from the front. I believe the UK soft sleeve kind of beats it on the back side though. So very interesting to see the two differences between these two. Do want to cover very, very quickly here the Ultra Pro sleeve. These are big, baggy, made for more than just custom fitting a specific brand. These are actually made for Beckett, PSA, quarter-inch screw downs. You can do a couple things with these bags. They are not anywhere near as clear as the UK soft sleeve or the the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve, but they protect a card. So that's kind of their main function. They're kind of big, clunky, and ugly, but you can, in fact, just protect a card if all you're looking for is to protect a card. The Ultra Pros are available pretty much everywhere, and they are fairly cheap. Speaking of price, let's talk price real quick. This is another quick advantage and disadvantage of UK soft sleeve versus Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve. So the UK soft sleeves, I actually reviewed these, and then I actually was started to sell the individual sleeves themselves on this channel. I sell them for like 25 cents a piece, and the reason behind that was price of a pack of 100 of these actually ran about $16 to the US. So that was shipping included, obviously, but the pack itself was about $16, which is pretty expensive. It runs about 16 cents a sleeve if you think about it. So it adds up pretty quickly. So that's something to keep in mind. These are about $16 per pack of 100. Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve, only available in packs of 50 as of right now. However, a pack of 100 of these, if you want to buy 2 packs, so 250 packs, would actually run you $7. They are $3.50 per pack of 50. It doesn't include shipping, however. Remember, these are, actually, I don't think I covered this. This is a Canadian-based company, so these come out of Canada. So you do have to pay for shipping. However, even with shipping for 2 packs of these, I believe, is $5.25. So grand total, you'd be spending $12.25 on a pack of 100 of the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeves versus a pack of 100 UK soft sleeves for $16. So there's a pretty sizable price difference between these two. However, say you have a larger collection, or you want to sell the individual sleeves on your channel, or whatever you want to do with them, if you want to be a third-party distributor. UK soft sleeves offer bulk discounts. If you go, up to 1,000 sleeves or 250 sleeves or whatever, the price slowly starts to come down, and that's based off their eBay listing. So you can go in, you can plug in numbers, and you can figure out what cost per sleeve would be, and it would drop from 16 cents a sleeve down to 12 or 10 or however much that would be, depending on how many you would buy. Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve does not offer bulk pricing. So really, it's very interesting to see the differences between these two. They are radically different. And I mean, they are kind of so opposite of each other. I think it's kind of funny, kind of interesting. They're so different, but I figured I'd point out price points on these as well. In terms of general protection between these two, I would say it's identical. Quite frankly, I couldn't go down to the micron level and measure how thick the plastic is. I couldn't give you, some kind of scientific proof or anything as far as to, how well they protect. But It seems to be about the same level of thickness between the two, so that's totally fine. Level of clarity between these two, I would say, is identical. I would say there's no difference there. I would say there's a difference on the Ultra Pro, which runs kind of a, I wouldn't say thicker plastic, but it runs kind of a not quite as clear and transparent plastic. It's much more difficult to see through these bags. Price point on these, by the way, if I hadn't mentioned before, it runs generally somewhere around $4 a pack. Again, bigger, uglier, multi-purpose kind of deal. But really, focus here is custom fit sleeves. We're really trying to make our collections look good. So price points on those vary widely. Level of protection, level of clarity, about the same. Something I have noticed on other channels, though, are split tests. How well do these cards, how well do they hold? Do they split if you don't sleeve them just right? Because that is something I've run into in the past. Again, I'll mention the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve was a little shorter and wider versus the Custom Fit UK sleeve, which is a little skinnier. Something I've noticed, and this may just be, you know, based off of the user using them. I don't know necessarily. Well, actually, we'll do a split test today, and we'll kind of show you the difference between how well these split. But I noticed I've actually had the UK soft sleeves split on me more often than I had the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeves. What do I mean by split? For those of you kind of questioning what the word split is, I mean when the two layers of plastic actually split and come apart so that the bag either isn't as useful or completely useless. So we'll do a split test real quick to kind of show you the difference between how well they split. I'll actually start with the Ultra Pro sleeve because I've actually split these before and it was incredibly difficult to do so. So I want to do that on camera to show you guys. This is what Ultra Pro, this is how their welding job, how well their welding job is done. So real quick, Ultra Pro, 2 fingers in, and I'll pull. And that one actually came apart pretty quickly for me. I'm surprised on that. So that one just kind of ripped straight away. I've actually had a number of Ultra Pro sleeves that did not do that. They're actually very difficult to split. That one, you know, maybe that's part of their quality control. Again, Ultra Pro, because they mass produce so many of them, they don't, you know, they don't remain consistent enough. I've tested both these sleeves, by the way, and I thought they were both consistent on pretty much every front. We'll take a look at UK soft sleeve. We'll see how quickly these split. We'll do 2 fingers in each again, each side, and get them in there, and we'll show you just how quick they split. And I'm hardly pulling at all. Literally, my 2 fingers were just holding the plastic on either side, and all I had to do was pull apart. So these split, and I've had these split on me multiple times before, and they split very easily, very quickly. You can see how quickly they came apart. The welding job isn't super tight on those. And now we'll take a quick look at the Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve. We'll see how these split. Again, 2 fingers in, and we'll pull apart. And just slightly more, actually I wouldn't even say slightly more tension, but these all split pretty much the same way. So something that I've kind of learned from this, between these 2 sleeves, they split about the same. However, and I do have an extra one here. Here we go. Mr. Perfect Fit Innovation sleeve. Remember how I said it was wider? That means it gives your card a little bit more room. Not a lot, because it's still a custom fit sleeve. It still gives it just enough room to fit in there without splitting. Versus the UK soft sleeve, which is a little bit thinner, you have less margin for error. At least that's what I've found. You have less margin for error. I've actually tried to sleeve cards into these before and had them split. Didn't happen often. Out of 100 cards I've sleeved, I've maybe had, you know, 4 or 5 of them split on me, but I've sleeved actually multiple times in and out of these Perfect Fit Innovation sleeves. I'm yet to have one split on me, and I think it's because of that little extra bit of width. So really, I think these are just ever so slightly superior in terms of display. In terms of just kind of general durability, I think they kind of beat out the UK soft sleeve. They don't beat Ultra Pro, I don't think, but I think they beat out the UK soft sleeve by just a hair. So a couple things to kind of mull over and think about a little bit, you know, what is best for your collection kind of deal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know I had a lot of fun making it and doing all these tests, split tests and everything else. It was great to do this. Again, price points, all that information regarding what I've found through personal use will be available in the description, so please check that out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Do appreciate your viewership. I will have another video up again sometime this coming week. So thanks a lot for watching, and have a good day.